Hello, my name is Vilus, and today I'm gonna be talking about the preparation of alkyl ketene. This procedure and this organic synthesis are supposed to be used and achieved only by a person with a complete understanding and training in experimental organic chemistry. This reaction can run safely if everything chemical are being disposed and all hazardous material are being handled properly. In this reaction, dehydrohalogenation is the most popular method for synthesis and isolated ketene. However, according to the article reported on the scale is smaller with no further optimization required in this reaction, and butyl lithium is expensive to use with this price of 1 mole to 70.8 US dollars. The checking process, the only comment that was stated that they do not promise the safety of whoever using this procedure, confirm the process for extra safety. Also, they use N-butyl lithium. Reaction of the apparatus. The apparatus that they used was an oven, dry 50 millimeter round bottom flask with 14 over 20 ground glass joint, which is filtered with the 1.07 centimeter egg shape magnetic stir and light bait condenser cap with nitrogen inlet. The flask is allowed to cool underneath the nitrogen. The submitter reported that it was performed using a coagular apparatus. Reagent and starting material. All chemical were purchased from Sigma Aldrich. There was any special precaution or purification of the reagent but was required. No further purification prior was being used. Reagent Pitoly acid was purchased from Acros, THF and ether and butyllithium, isobutyrium, isobutyl bromide. They were all 99 graded. Hexane 2.5 millimeter, aliquot 0.5 millimeter, hydrochloric acid. The starting material in this of this reaction preparation is methyl carboxylic acid. Therefore, each reagent has their own purpose in this order to achieve an excellent result. An entire millimeter bottle of N-butyl lithium added over a period of minutes. It was used in excess due to the reason that is initiator for the anionic polymerization of diene as butadiene in the synthesis of organic chemistry. The procedure. As in the preparation of alkyl ketene, 4-methyl 2-petolopentanoic acid were used. In this preparation, Nicholas de Sodaher, Joseph Lovelace, Michael P. Johnson, and Jean Lewis were listed in this experiment. An oven dried 1 liter, 1 neck round bottom flask fitted with 4.2 centimeter egg shaped stir bar was being used cooked under a stream of nitrogen. Addition of 17.6 gram of pitolylacetic were added, then seal the flask with the rubber septum in order to securely seal most vial with particular liquid or freeze dry solid. Tetrahydrofuran, known as THF, 700 millimeter was also added by its cannula and the flask is placed under a nitrogen atmosphere delivered between an 18 gauge needle. The next step is the solution to cool down to 0 degrees Celsius and stir. Dropwise as 100 milliliter of butyl lithium using cannula. While the reaction is stable at 0 degrees Celsius, add 16 milliliter isobutyl bromide using a 30 milliliter syringe for about 15 minutes, which will lead the reaction to turn yellow. From the white yellow to clean biphasic system, remove volatile component by rotary evaporation. Addition of the concentration HCl was added in order to acidify the pH of the solution over 5 minutes of time. Diethyl ether 4 times 150 millimeter to extract. At the end, after the extraction, they place The rest under a vacuum was with stirring, but over 12 hours to yield to product for the product in order to obtain a white solid. The reaction was monitored visually. Every period they would check the reaction for any update, such as color change, temperature. Yes, the order the addition is important in order to obtain a good yield and result. According to the article, the reaction was stirred at 900 RMP. Purely at acetic acid is extremely insoluble. Thick white color slur for over the first part of the addition, then evaporate over the second half. An entire 100 millimeter bottle of N-butyl lithium is added over an interval of time, which is about 20 minutes. Fresh N-butyl lithium used as bromide were bought from Sigma Aldrich and used without any other purification, just as it is. Therefore, the flask that contains the solution has to be placed in an ice bath due to the reason that butane releasing rapidly. It is very important that to always visually paying attention to each step. 0.5 millimeter of alcohol of the reaction added to a mixture of 1 millimeter water, 1 millimeter ethyl acetic, then 5 drop of concentrated hydrochloric acid. TLC results were taken with polyacetic co-spot of the starting material and the reaction mixture. In order to obtain the result, TSC plate was eluted with pure ethyl acetate, then placed under a 254 nm UV light in order to get RF values of the spot. Purification. The product is purified. The method they use that they will remove volatile component by rotary evaporation at 35 degrees, acidify the solution to pH 1, and by adding concentrated HCl 50 millimeter. About 5 minutes, the aqueous layer is removed with diethyl ether 150 millimeter 4 times. After the extraction, the organic extraction was dried over MS-SO4, then filtered and concentrated again by rotary evaporation at 30 degrees for yield. Place the remainder under high vacuum with seating 0.2 Hg for about 12 hours or more to yield the product to a white solid. This is that's the TSA view. That's the TSA view. And the safety note and hazard warning. This procedure can be done at own risk. Therefore, it is not more dangerous than most of reaction as long as the student or the person doing the reaction is following the protocol, being attentive and being prudent with the chemical that are being used. In this reaction, no major hazard or related with chemical included in this procedure. Everything is safe as long as we follow the direction and protocol of everything is being done properly. And then that is the reaction. That is the mechanism of the reaction. The what is the picture of it? The lithium reacting with the oxygen. The oxygen reacted with the hydrogen reacted with the oxygen, and then just right here, the discussion. I believe the student could run this synthesis with the supervisor in our chemistry lab, even though the procedure is a long process. But I believe that it is manageable and make sure to follow the organic chemistry hazard protocol. The author that contributed in this reaction, or Nick Soderher, he was born in Worcester. In 1989, he attended the University of Vermont. Joe Lovelace Wad was born in Phoenix, Arizona in 1994, Currently, he's fourth year as a biochemistry major, pre-medical student at Midbury College in Vermont. Michael P. Johnson was born and raised in Minty. He had his Associate of Science from Snow College. Jenny Louis was born in San Francisco. She received her Bachelor of Science at the University of California and her PhD at Yale University. And Shin Guo, he was born in Hubei, China. He earned his bachelor degree in chemistry from Wuhan Chemistry University in 2011, also his PhD in Shanghai Institute of Organic Chemistry in 2016 under supervision of Prof. Dawei Ma. That is the reference link to everything.